How was your Thanksgiving?
Swell.
Got it. That's good. You would you like to answer to the prompt, please?
What is white American culture? What does it say? Do you think it exists? White American culture? Depravity, hegemony, violence, and espionage. And pandering. Definitely a lot of pandering. That would be white American culture. This panel would be white American culture.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now we can go back to open panel if you guys want to debate anything that he just said, or I know
Yeah.
War, you had a question.
Yeah, so the human condition has always been competitive. To say it's not is absolutely false. Because you can look historically and how people will conquer somebody and whatnot. It just so happens, even in Africa, there's um, just before the Atlantic slave trade started popping off, there was winners and losers. Your African slaves that were sold and given to the Europeans were losers of wars. So to say that Europeans are all bad or white people are all bad, and this is just the way of the world, right? So the fact that I really don't know
Is
what your
this your
claim is.
justification for it?
It's not a justification, dude.
It is a
It's me being
justification. You're
a
saying it's
practical.
normal.
It's me it being a practical realist and understanding
Yeah, welcome in.
this is how the world has operated for thousands of years. Before I was born, before most of your ancestors were born, it's been about violence and competition.
Okay, how many places can you name that
that's
chattel
why we should
slavery
just shut
happened
up
in
and
prior to the late 1400s? How many places can you name?
Oh, what is chattel slavery?
I'm asking you, sir.
Chattel
I
slavery
didn't ask you
is
what it was.
the.
I asked you how many places can you name where it happened prior to the late
It happened
1400s?
everywhere. What
So
are you
name the
talking about?
places. Name the places.
I can literally name the regions because I think it'd be easier. How about literally every continent where people have been able to exist?
I said
Chattel slavery.
chattel slavery.
No, yeah. When he's talking about chattel slavery, he's talking about specifically the things, the atrocities that were committed. Where else did that go on?
Yeah, well, we need to understand the definition of chattel slavery, otherwise we're just speaking
I
past
mean,
each
we're
other.
all adults here. I'm sure we
this is
all
what
know
I'm
what
talking
chattel
about,
slavery
Macy,
is,
yo.
bro.
This is what I'm talking about this brother, right? We are literally, he's literally talking down on our people, saying that we should just get over it. Not just that. It's not even just slavery, dude. Jim Crow, civil rights movement, them dropping, a CRACK in our community, which literally did in 30 years what it took slavery almost 300-400 years to do. And you're making
Thank you,
light of this shit,
Davina.
bro.
Okay. All right, I want to
Okay,
go ahead
I hate Coons. I swear it.
and
I don't accept this source. I don't
and
accept this
that's
source.
actually all
okay.
right. So I don't care what you don't accept because the truth is the truth. But um, pretty much this is curationist.org. It's pretty much a historical pretty much site talking about Black history. I want to start at the top where it says ranching became a large industry in the United States in the second half. In the second half of the 19th century. At that time, cowhands drove herds of cattle from western ranches and nascent railroads in places like Kansas and Missouri. From there, they were shipped to stockyards back east. Historians estimate that around a quarter of cowhands in the U.S. were black. Many African people brought in ancestral knowledge of cattle with them to the Americas when Europeans enslaved them. Enslaved people were made to tend their enslavers' cattle after emancipation in 1863. Many African Americans migrated westward. Indeed, the word cowboy has a racist origin. White cattle workers were called cowhands. In the contrast, bosses referred to black cattle workers as cowboys, using boy as a racist diminutive. The term cowboy later came to stand for the trade as a whole. Ironically, the term was the whitewashed to exclude black cowhands from the public immigration. Also, I want to go ahead and actually refer to the movie Nope, which which actually talks about that a little bit, and that's actually the inspiration Jordan Peele had to actually create the movie. So I want to throw
Can you
that
do me
out
one
there.
more favor, brother, while you have that going?
Yeah.
Please explain to everybody up here what the word motherfucker really means. Please let them know that that word specifically comes from the breeding farms that Ward doesn't want to talk to his buddies about up here, right? And how they used to put bags over our heads as black men and make us sleep with our mothers, our sisters, our aunts, our daughters, and anybody else they thought was.
Who's are? That didn't happen.
So
it did happen.
Didn't happen.
I understand that
it
term.
It doesn't matter if
much.
it happened. This is what I'm. So since it didn't happen to me per se, it shouldn't have an effect on me, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Kay, and this is in all seriousness. If your 2 times great grandfather owned 100 acres of land in the year 1900 in the state of Mississippi, right, and he got run off that land through terror and was never compensated for it. Now that's supposed to go to your great grandfather, then your grandfather, then your father, and today you. How would 100 acres of land benefit you and your family today in 2025?
We wouldn't even be talking about it because it happened so long ago.
Guess what? Here's the bad part about that, right? That happened to about 10,000 black families or more.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes.
But
black people
get
make
real,
up 13% of the United States population. And here's some numbers and not emotion. Black people make up 13% of the population according to the United States Census. We know it's more, but this is what the census says. We only have 4.7% of the wealth in this country, right? White America makes up 63% of the population, but their wealth has grown to 84%. How is it that white wealth can grow, but black wealth doesn't grow compared to our population size?
Ask me, dude.
You're looking for an empathy argument. Just prove your point against him, bro.
I'm not looking for an empathy argument.
Just prove your point against him, sir.
Hold on, brother. He wanted to be an a-hole and say that shouldn't affect you, right? But see, the difference is your ancestors and people who look like you, maybe not you, but people who look like you, they got to pass down that generation.
Oh my God, y'all gotta stop with this, man.
You're fucking funny.
Here's the thing that's interesting to me because people say it's that long ago. Basically, I want to throw it out here like this, right? Pretty much, my mother, like I can literally say for myself that I am the first generation of black people who can pick, quote unquote, as a term that was like to use, pick themselves up by their own bootstraps. I'm literally the first generation of that. My mother could not say that. She was not the first generation because there were still laws that actually prevented my mother from buying homes to where she would like to buy a home, but she was not allowed to buy a home. Mm-hmm. Now, let's go to my grandmother. My grandmother is literally pretty much, she wasn't even allowed to even work in certain places because of the fact that she was a woman, which pretty much lets you know that when it comes to that her time growing up, also she couldn't go everywhere she wanted to because of the fact that she was black. Now let's go to my grandmother's grandmother, right?
Oh my
because
God.
I don't know if y'all ever met y'all great grandmother, but I have met my great grandmother. But let's talk about the white person's great grandmother. Your great grandmother, if you were around my age, could literally buy a ticket to see Negroes at a zoo. Like you literally could buy a ticket to see Negroes in monkey cages. And that's literally the whole zoo.
You think they care?
Literally, your great grandmother.
Do you think they care?
Actually, there was an individual by the name of Ota.
They don't care.
So why are y'all trying to make these emotional arguments then?
It's not an emotional
They
argument.
don't care.
Hold on. It's not an emotional argument. It's true.
Sir, he don't care about nothing you saying.
Oh, I know, but I'm not sitting here trying to quote.
You're trying to get him to see your point of view. That's what you're doing.
He dropped because he's being disingenuous.
Here's the thing. I can care.
No, you're just being emotional, Hans.
No, I can care less about it being.
I'll give you one better. One of the last survivors of Tulsa just on alive 2 days ago.
Passed away.
Right.
And there's only one left.
Thank you, Diana. Welcome in, guys. Make sure y'all want. Hold on one second.
Yeah, the emotional aspect of it, I can care less.
Hold on one second.
My main thing is actually understanding the history of it.
No relation. Really quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I know you was on a roll there. Hey guys, while y'all are in here, thank you, Diana. While you guys are in here, make sure you guys tap the live, please. Get your daily heart me while you're in here. It keeps us on the For You page. Also, tap it up, please.
So I'm assuming that you're against racism, host. That's the point of this prompt, or am I wrong?
Well, I mean, absolutely.
So what are you doing about
Um,
racism?
what am I doing about racism? What do you mean? I educate anybody that I
What do you
possibly
know
can.
about it?
I know that it exists and it's right there in our faces. So
That's not telling me anything about it. I could say that astrophysics exists and it's in our face, but I don't know anything about astrophysics.
what do you know about racism?
A lot. But I asked you the question though, since you have the prompt up.
It's pretty disrespectful
The-
to
my
ask a black man what he
yeah.
knows about racism. Just saying, host. That's kind of a disrespectful question.
We're not gonna actually rage bait. I don't agree
Yeah,
with
yeah,
you
we're
trying
not
to
Who
rage
doing
who
bait.
that
is
because
rage
this
baiting? Who is rage
this
baiting?
hey slight word.
So me
This prompt
asking the
isn't
host
this
about
prompts
me asking the
this
host
prompt
about her
isn't about
prompt is rage
racism,
baiting
but
now?
No, I'm saying the person that made the statement was rage baiting. But what I'm saying to you, sir, because I do want to say something to you.
Well, could I finish
I don't.
talking to
I
the
think
host
it's
first, or do you want to run interference for her because you
no.
don't like?
I'm running interference for her.
Okay,
'Cause I
go
got something
ahead.
to say about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because the thing is it's interesting that pretty much you don't. We as a people have an issue with white people bringing up a conversation when the conversation needs to be brought up.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with that. I'm asking for what is the purpose?
The purpose is to have the conversation.
About what?
What do you mean about what?
Why do you,
I
but Mike,
literally just
sir,
made a
why do,
statement that
sir,
I
let me
literally
ask you
just
this
made a
question.
statement that you said.
Can
Hold
I,
on, I
okay,
literally just made a
he's
statement that you
ranting
just
now.
said that basically you don't care about
What,
that.
when I asked her
But you
those
wouldn't even
questions,
answer the
what was her
question.
answer?
Why are you belittling everything everybody says, Maceo?
When I asked her,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
see how quick they are to defend the, you see how quick,
yeah,
you see how quick they are to
Maceo,
defend what they said
Hold
the
on.
problem
I
is?
have an issue with Negroes that want to be the gatekeeper of
Who is
conversations.
gatekeeping any conversation? I asked her a question about what she knows about her topic.
Okay.
Did I
that
say,
wasn't hold
host?
on. The
Did I tell
topic
you you
the
can't talk
topic
about
isn't even
this? Did I tell you
listen, the
can't talk
topic
about it?
isn't even listen, the topic I'm talking. Listen, the topic is not even about racism. It says what is white America culture? Do you think it
Racism is
exists?
white American
That's
culture.
actually I agree.
Okay, so we're talking about racism then. So I asked the host about what she
We're
knows
not
about the
talking about
topic.
racism. We're talking about white American culture.
And you just agreed that white American culture is
Oh,
racism.
didn't you just tell me
Okay,
to calm the
It's
fuck
part
down,
of it.
bro?
So
Didn't
what
you
is the
just tell
other
me to stop
part?
being
Why are
emotional?
you being yeah, right. Get your
Because
feelings
it's
out of
being.
it.
How am I in my
Stop that.
feelings? I'm
Yeah,
asking
you're being
legitimate. I'm asking
disingenuous.
It's not a
You've been
legitimate
rude
question.
since you came up here.
because I
Yeah,
So
disagree with them. I'm
anyways,
being rude.
It's an individual trying to
let
gatekeep
people
pretty much the
talk.
conversation.
I asked you a question and they butt in to defend you. That's the only thing that
Okay,
happened.
there's
a goofy
nothing
question
there's
is
nothing
not
wrong
needed.
with that. Yeah, right.
Okay,
I wasn't
so
even talking about that. This doesn't can you not debate with the people on the panel?
I could debate everybody, but they just keep talking over. So I don't know. I was asking you a question.
I think that you've talked over everybody on this
I
panel
asked
so
you a
far.
question and they interrupted because they were defending you.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
You can't argue your own point.
He said
What do you mean? I can.
So if you can,
Yeah, exactly.
if
He
you
ran
can,
a Masio, I'm not coming up here. This isn't about me.
it's your topic.
This is about the conversation that we're having, and I'm not the only person that's on this panel. So respectfully, you can speak to everybody on
I
this
can
panel,
speak to
not just
everybody
me.
on the panel. I told them what I
Okay,
felt
all
already.
right. So the
He's a host of a
conversation's
panel,
over
sir.
with. Let's move on.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
So that's her way of saying she doesn't want to address the topic because she doesn't feel how
It's
y'all
not that.
think
It's
that
saying
she
that
feels
it's the fact
about
that
it.
pretty much you're trying to bait a conversation that pretty
No,
much.
I'm
Right, and then you're trying
exposing.
to center yourself as well.
No, I'm
So,
exposing what's really
anyways,
going on here.
You're
That's
not
what I'm
exposing
doing.
nothing, sir.
what are you
You're
exposing?
actually
I'm
there.
exposing that you're pandering to black people with a topic you know nothing about.
Oh,
Absolutely
white
not.
culture.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Anyways,
So tell me
Okay, hold on.
the four types of
Let's get it clear.
racism
Let's
then.
get it clear.
So tell me the four
Hold
types of
on, hold
racism
on.
then.
Does it actually say
Why
what
are
is
you
white
defending
American
her,
Big
culture?
bro?
screen so I can show you who he acting like.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
yeah, here, let's give him the
Why are
big
you
screen.
defending her? Why can't she defend herself?
That motherfucker acting like the Grinch that stole
Well, you
black.
don't want.
That's a big ass
That's what I'm
gut.
saying. You don't want to have.
I find it funny that the
That's
person
what
with
you're
the
trying to do.
coon hat is doing
But
this, but that's funny.
the thing is, I'm tired of the whole thing. Is there's a group of black people who feel like that pretty much we should be separate from everybody else. There's a group of black people who actually feel like when it comes to the conversation of history, we pretty much only we can have that conversation. And the thing is, that's problematic.
Who said the
So
host
it's
can't have the
frustrating that it's
conversation?
problematic
Who
because the thing is,
who
all
said that
they're
the host
doing.
cannot have the conversation? I asked the host about
Bro,
their
bro,
knowledge
we've been
about
on
the
this.
topic.
We've been on this for
sir,
5 minutes
sir.
now with you, bro. Can
The
you
He
be
statement
honest?
says,
sir.
Yeah,
hold
let's
on,
let's
time
move
out.
on
The
because
statement
he's
says,
centering himself around the topic now.
yeah,
Like if
yeah.
I
By
if I was
asking you a
mod, I would
question,
drop
I'm
you
centering
already.
Honestly, I
myself.
would drop him if I was you, because he just all he's doing is
He gonna keep going.
You're gonna
Yeah.
drop him.
So me asking the host a question is me centering myself. Okay.
Yeah, you centering yourself,
Now
bro.
you're gaslighting.
Yeah, racism cannot be an issue if black men are this quick to defend a white woman. It
No,
can't
it's
be that
not
bad.
about that, bro. I'm
Yes,
gonna
it
tell you.
is.
Hold on, bro.
You didn't answer
Because
it.
I'm honestly sick of this. You know what this is about?
I know you
For
are, because you
once,
don't care
we
about
got a
what you
few
claim you
people-
do.
We got a few people.
I
For
know you
once,
are, because you
we
don't
got a
care
few
about what you
people-
claim you
we
do.
got a few people. We
You
have a
can
few
listen in the
people.
comments.
We have a few people here on TikTok